This is Onitsha, a city located on the eastern bank of the Niger River in Anambra State, Nigeria. And in this video, while we drive through to see what Onitsha looks like in 2023, I'll be sharing and showing you my terrifying experience at Onitsha, precisely at Iweka. Onitsha is known for its river port, and it's also an economic hub for commerce and industries. That is why it is also referred to as the port and market town in Anambra State. If you have ever traveled from the east to the western part or state in Nigeria, or the other way around, then you most definitely have crossed this city. So like I said, I'm going to be telling you a story or sharing with you my terrifying experience at one of the most popular locations in Onitsha, known as Iweka. This Iweka serves as a meeting point of travelers both in and around the city, as it houses almost all the motor parks in Onitsha. It mostly serves as a departure point from Onitsha to any other part of the country, Nigeria. There is this notion that travelers are often usually scared of, that is very unavoidable in this place because of their personal experiences as well as tales of dangerous happenings they might have heard about Iweka. If you've ever experienced any similar occurrence, please share it with us in the comment section, and don't forget to include what year this happened to you so we can checkmate if people still go through this in recent times. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, you're welcome. My name is Favor Opera. I create videos around lifestyle and travel, and if it's something you're interested in, please do consider subscribing. And if you end up enjoying this video, do well to like the video and share it to so many persons that you know will be interested in watching this video. Okay, thank you. So back to our discussion. The reason I told people to drop down when they had these experiences is because I heard that Iweka is relatively a safe place right now compared to what it used to be, and that it is only the very careless people who fall victims, because both the previous and current government of Anambra State never failed to partner with security agencies, especially the military, to free this place from hoodlums, thugs and agboro boys who carry out these crimes, thereby creating fear among both travelers and residents in Onitsha. Having heard this, and also because of the request of some of my subscribers, I told myself that I was going to embark on this journey and try to film Onitsha to show what it looks like today. But then, because I don't have the facilities to own a drone yet, I just had to make do with what I have, which is my phone camera I used to film. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not a funny decision, because I almost lost my device. So I can tell you for a fact that from the look of things, that mission of the government to eradicate or, reduce this crime rates at Iweka is yet to be accomplished completely. Or should I say, it has had its fails, because several terrible things still happen there. For example, there is an alarming rate of pickpocketing with strong beliefs that they use jazz, that is kind of like a charm, to perpetrate these crimes. I wouldn't say I wasn't warned, because the first warning I got about this place was from my drivers. I was actually very surprised that even long distance drivers who drive from state to state, and resident drivers too who drive around Onitsha, were scared of this particular place, hence the warning. I actually think that these residents and even the hoodlums and agboro boys can tell if you're a stranger just by looking at your disposition. So these drivers, at least the ones I was lucky to meet on my several trips, that made me either pass through or stop at Onitsha when I have a divided journey. Someone even called these hoodlums natural psychologists because of the way they are able to quickly detect a JJC, that is a journey just come now, or a newbie. If you can see this man in this truck now, he looked down at me. At that point, I was like, it's like this guy is trying to give me side eye warning too. But yeah, that was me still trying to film, but then trying to be very careful by bringing down my camera at some point when I noticed that this car has begun to move slowly. This is just one of the risks we content creators go through to create videos for you guys. So like I was saying, these drivers I met would normally tell me to hold my bag very tight and not talk to anyone or allow anyone drag my bag on the road, because some might even be ritualists. I don't know how true this is, but it's not like I don't know that these terrible happenings occur here. But then the fact that I was constantly giving these warnings made it look very, very scary. But then I just told myself that I've been to so many other busy places or cities, and I definitely know how to, act for caution's sake. I knew that I have to walk hastily if whatever park I was going to would require me to walk a bit. I also knew that I was to avoid any crowded place or where people are gathered. I also know that it is very unsafe to take roadside vehicles, and I needed to go for company transport, especially the ones located on the outskirts of Iweka, like towards Asaba or Owerri Road, for my safety as a woman. But then if you don't know this, please take it out of this video, okay? Also, there are some unavoidable things you experience while trying to locate your bus park, and I know this happens in so many other places, but yeah, I just still want to state them out. There's this thing that those Agboro boys do that makes it look like you're just roaming about as a traveler with no direction, oftentimes making them to, drag or force you into a bus that you have no intention at all of entering. Another thing again that is real at Iweka is ghost passengers. This thing is like very, very rampant. The funny thing is that those ghost passengers are usually old men and women with mature ladies who you wouldn't even suspect that they'll be able to do that kind of thing. But then because they are being paid to do that, they occupy these seats. They make it just seem as though the bus is almost filled and it's just 1 or 2 persons left. Then you now be lured to come and make your payments, and once you've made your payments, I'm sorry, there's no going back. You have to wait there till that bus eventually full, no matter the time. So that's why it's advisable to go for trusted names of transport companies, and also take a direct bus to wherever your final destination is, to save you a lot of stress. So now this is when the story gets juicier. So I kind of doubted these happenings because I thought it has reduced because of the security tightness, but then this was when it happens to me. And in this particular journey, I remember that my previous trip was when my driver told the guy sitting at the front seat with him that he should stop taking calls. And I was like, why would the driver tell someone not to take his calls? That it doesn't make sense. The driver said that there are a lot of things that have happened in his very before eye. He even answered some of the questions in my mind, like, can they even break the glass and even snatch your phone or what, that we should stop taking calls? It doesn't make sense at all. I said this was when my doubt was cleared. Notwithstanding that all the glasses were wind up, and before my very eyes this happened, and I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. Just take a look at this. Oh my goodness, did you just see what happened? And no, I wasn't making it so obvious that I was filming. Like I told you, when we get into traffic, I drop my camera, bring down my camera when I notice that the car is going slowly. But this happened when we were on the highway, on a particular level of speed, guys. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, this is what happens. I really hope the government can really tackle this situation. And if you've had your experience, like I said, please drop it down in the comment section. If you love this video, please like the video and share it. And if you've not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please hit the subscribe button, tap the bell by the side so you're notified anytime I post a new video. And I will see you in my coming videos. Okay, bye for now.